Mike Moore Media.
I'm checking in with Lee Mitchell, Director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. Our monthly podcast. Lee, always good to talk to you, get an update on things. How's everything going?
Everything's going great here. Staying busy as ever. It was getting spring rolling, and everybody's gearing up for spring sports and senior trips, and grass is growing and trees are blooming. Everybody's ready to get outside.
You bet, and you can help them with that. Okay, well, let's get started here. Tell us what's going on.
Well, let me tell you what we got already started. Last month I was promoting our spring sports. Just to give you an update, we actually are hitting record numbers in almost every sport for the spring.
Wow.
We've actually got over 240 kids in soccer. We got over 200 kids between t-ball, baseball, and softball. Our volleyball numbers has jumped from we've never broken 100, and we actually hit 150 this season.
Congratulations! Wow.
Yeah. So, and with that, we still got programs that we're signing up for. So those, obviously those are all filled up and they're already started and going great. And very appreciative of all the volunteers that stepped up that filled in those gaps where we wouldn't anticipate that big of a growth. But they're doing a terrific job and gotten started. But with the sports that we're still signing up for, our women's 6v6 volleyball registration actually ends today. So anybody that wants to join in that league, it's $250 per team, and they'll play games on Monday and Wednesday beginning in end of April, and it goes through early June. And this is the first time that we ever tried the women's only league, so hopefully that'll take off. We've already had a few teams come in this morning and sign up. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
And then the other thing, kind of jumping into summer, we just started registration for men's softball. And, it's always a good league. We always play it down at Jake Atkins, which everybody always knows as the old man in ballpark because of the tradition of softball there. Mm-hmm. They've probably been playing softball there since probably, my guess is probably 50s and 60s. At the old historical Mayodan ballpark. I don't know if you remember the old wooden bleachers that was behind the stadium there.
Mm-hmm.
That may be all gone, but it's still good. When we play that league, to see all the seniors and all the guys that's played in the past to come out and watch the games and talk about the old days is pretty neat.
Oh, that is. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then the other thing that we're signing up for this summer is our women's basketball league. We do a 3-on-3 half-court league. It was pretty successful last year. For the first year we've done it, we had 4 teams, so we're looking to increase that this year. Registration will run from now till early June. I think June 9th is the cutoff. So anybody that's interested in playing women's 3-on-3 half-court basketball, we'd love to have them sign up. So, mm-hmm. And the cost on that one is $200 per team. And then the other thing that we got going on is we're also registering for the Dan River Boat Race. I think we talked about a little bit about that last time.
Mm-hmm. New time for that. New month.
Correct. So we're really pushing out that new date. We've paired up with DARBA and Tourism Development in Rockingham County, and it's a Year of the Trail event also for North Carolina. So May 20th is that new date. So Saturday, May 20th, same times and everything. So we're not changing any of the old stuff. So we still have that open division where for anybody that's super competitive wants to paddle a longer distance. So we have that 7.4-mile run. And then we have our traditional rec division where we're doing that 2.5-mile run where we're going from Madison River Park to 704. Now, what's new we got this year, thankfully, because we're doing it before school lets out, we're adding in a junior division. Town of Madison's been working really hard getting the 704 access redone. So what they've done is given us access to the beach area. And folks that's been on the river, they kind of know where that's at. It's kind of over behind the old water treatment plant on Water Road. Mm-hmm. There's a large beach that's only about a quarter mile from the put out at 704. So we're adding a junior division so kids ages 8 to 12 will be able to race from the beach down to the 704 access and give them a nice little quarter-mile run to give them that experience that their parents may have got, but they've never gotten before. So hopefully this is the first year we're doing it because it's going to be our first run of that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that'll go well, don't you think?
I really think so. And we're trying to pair up with the Boy Scouts. We're reaching out to those folks. A lot of those kids has got to get, they get ways to earn badges by paddling on the river, so this may give them that ability to do that. So we're just trying to reach out to all clubs and organizations, even if it's an individual kid that's not a part of any club, that's fine too. But we're just trying to get out to everybody and get that really growing.
Right.
We traditionally have about 30 to 40 boaters per year. But I remember in 2003 when I was an intern, it was the largest number that we'd ever had up to that point. And we promoted all over the Triad area. We actually had 150 racers that year.
Wow.
Not saying we're going to get back to that point, but if we can just break the 50 mark this year and grow from there, then I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that a good manageable number? You get 150. Is that too many? Is it such a thing as too many?
I haven't been a part of a race that's that big, so to be honest with you, I'm not sure. If we've done it in the past, then we can do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
okay. Sure.
It's definitely manageable. It's probably going to be a longer date, and the good thing is by us moving to May. Before tubing season really gets to taking off, mm-hmm. I think it would give us a better opportunity to not only be able to run that race without the traffic on the river, but it also gives the racers the less congestion on the river, and
mm-hmm.
it's a better water flow at that time. So
sure.
we're hoping we'll get a better turnout due to that date change.
Okay, good. Hope that goes well.
Yeah, and then the other thing that we're doing is we're registering for our summer camp. It's always a popular thing that we do. We're going to run it the week of June 19th to the 23rd, and then week 2 will be July 10th to the 14th. We only have 30 spots because that's what our vehicles will hold, and every year that thing fills up. So it's only $100 for the camp, and they will take field trips basically every single day, and those kids absolutely have a blast. Mm-hmm. And we've got Skylar Roberts, who was a teacher out at Rockingham Elementary. She is heading up our camp this year, and I'm very excited to have her aboard. I know she'll do a terrific job.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, and then some other big news is we have Adrienne Hefner, who's taken over as a recreation specialist beginning May 1st. We just hired her on. She's coming to us from High Point. She's been involved in Parks and Rec for many years, and she is very excited about starting. We're very excited to have her. So she's going to come in May 1st, and we're going to be in the middle of senior games. So luckily our interim director, Mateen Hazlip, is going to kind of get the chance to kind of guide her through it her first month there before she takes off to grad school. So I think that's going to be a good transition. I think she's going to do a wonderful job.
Okay, good. Oh, that's good to have her on the staff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Very excited. And then a few other things we got going on. I know, I'm sure everybody's been pushing as far as the county, the city, and everybody's our Year of the Trail events. It's very huge, and I wanted to just throw a little shout out to Caesar and all those guys and what they do at Farris Park, because they're almost running as much as we are these days. Mm-hmm. But next Saturday they have a arts and craft market up there with food trucks and a guided hike led by Tim Simpson. The one and only legend Tim Simpson has been around forever, and he's a terrific guy. And they also have free fishing for kids that day, too. So next Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., by all means, go up there and check out Farris Park. They have a ton of wonderful amenities, and if anybody's never been up there, it's an absolute hidden gem up there, so definitely have them come check it out.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be the 15th.
That will be the 15th.
Okay,
yes.
Got it. All right.
Yep. And then the other thing that we have going is, of course, our senior games. We are getting geared up for that. We keep talking about record numbers. Now, we ain't breaking a record with this one, but this is the first time we broke 200 since COVID. We actually have 225 participants in senior games this year for all of Rockingham County.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. We're very excited about that number and getting those folks back in here. Now, we're going to kick that off on Tuesday, April 18th. At 9 a.m. here at the Rec. We're going to go back to our old traditional opening ceremonies. We're going to have a breakfast served for folks. We're going to have a health fair. We're going to kick it off, and then we have a Year of the Trail event. Actually, as a part of Senior Games, is our fun walk that we do out front. We do a 1-mile walk for kind of kick off the games. So that's now a Year of the Trail event that's going to be here at the Rec. So I'm very excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do we have a pretty good sign-up on that?
Yes, we always do. We traditionally, like I said, with those 225 signed up, we will probably have 2/3 of the folks that's registered will show up that day. Mm-hmm. Number one, they're getting Bob's Biscuits, so they're never going to turn away a Bob's Biscuit.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
So, they'll come out. They'll come out. They get some food. They get socialize their friends. Take a nice little stroll around the front lawn there. And we got a few other events kicked in that day. We have our basketball shooting, our table tennis, and a few other events along with the health fair. So I think it'll go well that day. Mm-hmm. It'll be a packed house.
Okay, well, 225, that sounds like a good number for sure.
absolutely. And other than that, the only thing we got going is give a shout out while we're on here with our maintenance crew. They have done a terrific job with maintaining the 9 different sites that we help maintain. If you get a chance to go see Jake Atkins Park, Idle Park, or the boat accesses between the two towns and our recreation maintenance department, they've done a terrific job of getting those parks up to date and making them look wonderful. So.
Yeah. And things just keep improving there with Madison River Park on both ends, right?
That's it. And we're very excited that they're starting the 704 access this year. They've already done some work out through the woods there to clear out the underbrush, and we're very excited. Once tubing's over, they're going to really do some work over there and make it look wonderful for the town.
Yeah. When does tubing season officially begin?
I'm glad you said that. I was I'm gonna finish with. So we got our boat race on the 20th. The very next day, on the 21st, will be our opening day for Madtown Tubing. So.
Okay.
And the good thing is now we've expanded the current building that we're in. We're still in that building, but we've actually claimed the other half of the building. So we're able to double our capacity in there. So we've bought another 200 brand new tubes and some more other little things there. So we're going to expand and utilize the entire facility there as for office space and storage for more tubes. So it's going to be a big year. So we're anticipating a lot of big stuff out of tubing this year. And again, on our new hires, we're fortunate enough that Carly Dorsett, who worked as an intern a couple of years ago, is coming back to work this summer and going to run things. And I'm very excited about having her. She's always done a terrific job at our marketing and coordinating of different events and tubing. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's going to be exciting to launch that for sure.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah. So by all means, that we should have the registration kickoff by no later than May 1st. Hopefully earlier, but definitely by May 1st. We'll be launching the site, and everybody can start registering and booking their tubing trip.
Okay, very good. Madtown Tubing, May 21st. It's underway for the season. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, lots of good things happening as always. Thank you, Lee, for stopping. I know you're busy to tell us about it, give us an update. I appreciate that. We all do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mike. Anytime.
Okay, we'll talk to you again soon. All right, bye.
Thank you.
All right, now, yes, lots of good things happening, as usual, with the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department, but things really get busy as school gets out and the summer months come on. You can get more information on their Facebook page, Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department, and then Madison-Mayodan Senior Center. We appreciate your support